The constitutional amendment over women's reservation in Parliament and state assemblies and the bill to establish a delimitation mechanism have been defeated in the Lok Sabha. The government has failed to get a two-thirds majority during the vote for the amendments during the ongoing special session of the Parliament. Lok Sabha voted on the constitutional amendment. It was about implementing women's reservation in elected bodies, such as the Parliament and state assemblies. However, over 200 members of Parliament voted against the amendment, causing it to fail. The government needed a two-thirds majority to pass the constitutional amendment, and the opposition said that they voted against it because it was linked to a delimitation bill. The leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, said this after the bill was defeated.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पर अटैक था, संविधान पर आक्रमण था और इसको हमने हरा दिया है, तो अच्छी बात है.
The opposition parties were in a bit of an uproar over these bills being introduced together. Delimitation is a controversial subject, especially in southern states. They fear that the proportion of their representation in the parliament will be reduced if delimitation were to occur. Now, the composition of India's parliament was supposed to change regularly on the basis of the population growth. Article 82 of the Constitution says that Lok Sabha is to be readjusted after every census. This is delimitation in a nutshell, but it has not happened since the 1971 census, partly due to opposition from the southern states. This is because over the years, India's population has not grown evenly. The southern states have managed to control their population, and they feel that delimitation punishes them for managing their population better. Narendra Modi addressed the special session of the Parliament on Thursday. He had given some assurances that no state will be discriminated against.
चाहे दक्षिण हो, उत्तर हो, पूर्व हो, पश्चिम हो, छोटे राज्य हो, बड़े राज्य हो, मैं आज एक जिम्मेवारी से कहना चाहता हूं कि निर्णय प्रक्रिया किसी के साथ भी भेदभाव नहीं करेगी.
And just before the vote in the Lok Sabha, the Home Minister Amit Shah also made an appeal. He urged the members of Parliament to support both the amendment and delimitation, promising that it will rationalize the size of the electoral constituencies in India.
और मैं विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि डिलिमिटेशन के लिए ये लोग सहयोग कर दे, हमें भरोसा करें और डिलिमिटेशन करने दे तो ये मूल्य एक समान हो जाए.
It seems that neither the Prime Minister nor the Home Minister's appeal worked. The amendment failed the Lok Sabha test. However, the Government of India has issued a Gazette notification stating that the 2023 Women's Reservation Bill has come into effect. And President Draupadi Murmu had in fact granted assent to the Women's Reservation law back in 2023, but it had not come into operation yet. And as per the 2023 Act, Women's reservation will take effect only after a delimitation, which is to be carried out after the next census. Therefore, this sets the stage for a future showdown. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.